What is episode 12, you may be asking me? Let me tell you. Episode 12 is entitled Adjustments, the Pace of Life Moving Forward. I should have memorized this. Adjustments, the pace of life moving forward for the time being. So, what does this have to do with anyone? Hi there, I'm Sean Litvak, and I'm here to tell you some thoughts that I have for the day because we're all having to make adjustments. And the pace of life is one of those adjustments that I personally am having to make, and I'm guessing you have to make too. I've got this life force, this life speed, better word, that I refer to as the speed of Sean. That is trademarked, by the way. The speed of Sean. And the speed of Sean has always been very fast, very quick. Let's get stuff done. But I have learned, pre-COVID even, everyone does not move at the speed of Sean. So I have learned, as I said in my last video, how to chill, how to moderate, because everyone doesn't like the speed of Sean. So today, post-COVID, or during COVID, depending upon your perspective, we're going to talk about adjustments, the pace of life moving forward for the time being. Because I fully anticipate the pace of life is going to kick up. But for right now, we're kind of in chill mode still. So what am I talking about? This discussion, monologue, is for people that have vision. It's for people that are driven. It's for people that are goal-oriented. You see, those three words describe myself. I have lofty goals, not just for life, but for this year. And I bet you do too. And just because we've had, what have we had this year? We've had fires in Australia. We've had a pandemic. We've had rioting. We've had, today in Seattle, I heard some group has taken over 6 blocks. That's all I know. Don't know what the deal is with these people. But none of this, even the space aliens, you haven't heard about the space aliens yet? Even the space aliens should slow down your goals. You still should have vision. You still should have an expectation. But you shouldn't necessarily be driven any longer. Life is not about being driven like you once were. So what I suggest, what I have done, is I have learned how to slow down. Now, my speaking doesn't necessarily sound like that, but trust me, when I am in front of people live, in person, as opposed to live, here I'll do it with the eyes, live on Facebook, I have definitely slowed down. And it's not that slowing down is taking away from your goals or taking away from your ambition. It is really having respect for others, because there's a lot of scared, freaked out people out there. And if you are going to approach things at the rapid pace of which you always have, you're going to scare those people more, and they are going to freak out more too. Slow down and chill. In conversations, you need to listen more. And for me, that's difficult. I was just pretending to be listening to everything everyone had to say. Because when you're listening, you are actually building relationship. How many people in life do not have people that actually listen to them? You have that opportunity today to be that person that is listening to others, that hears what others are saying, that to be an active listener. Now, you can't do that if you are driven to get things done. You need to stop talking. That's what I've been experiencing. I've needed to stop talking and just listen to people and ask them simple questions. Hear about their experiences. Because frankly, everyone has had a unique experience. The more I talk to people, the more I see there are unique experiences that have occurred. And finally, the most difficult one of all, at least for ENTJs, type A, ID people, it's not all about me. I'm going to say it again. It's not all about me. Now you repeat it after me. Very good. It's not all about you. The best thing that anyone can be doing to change their pace and adjust in this new situation in which we find ourselves is to realize it's not all about you. But so much of what we do in pursuing our goals makes us think that it's all about ourselves. And let me tell you a secret, it's not. It's about helping other people. That's what we need to be doing, especially now. And how can we help them most? By listening to them, by being an active listener, by responding to what they've said when they ask you to, not when they take a breath. That's called interruption. I've learned that the hard way. So there's a lesson for you today. So that is what we have talked about for the day. Again, the title was Adjustments, the Pace of Life Moving Forward for the Time Being. And for the time being, the pace of life is slower. You may be busy, but assume everyone else is moving slower. If you do that, I can virtually guarantee you will be successful at whatever you're doing. Moving forward, this is Sean Litvak. Look soon for episode 13. And of course, the live video didn't turn off, so let me try again. There we go.